I want to share with you a timeline of events. Kind of a scenario, but more real than that. Trust me, you are not any more confused than I am right now. That's for sure. On a side note, do you know how hard it is to look at yourself and make videos like this? Twitching and picking apart everything. Like, oh my god, my teeth are gross. What's wrong with my eyes? Oh, I gotta fix my hair done. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. I cover mirrors in my house. I don't want to see that mess. So this video thing, still one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever had to do. So we'll call that a random happens, right? So back to this timeline. A couple days ago, posted a video about how to come to terms with things or figure out if things are real and true. It's been a interesting week, to say the least. And I've been working through that one ever since. And this morning I was able to swallow that and accept some realities around myself, my purpose, my role, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I still find incredible considering who I am. You know, who me? So unworthy, anyway. So this morning I come to terms with that and I accept it and I reach a point of belief. And almost immediately, some very significant things began to happen. Excuse me, there's a lot of activity in the neighborhood today. So we're going to wait a minute and let them finish what they're doing. So, immediately upon that this morning, some very intense, interesting things have started to happen. And I'm sharing these with you so that when this comes upon you, you might have something in your mind to help you say, oh, I know what's going on. Because it's been a hard day, y'all. Hard day to get to this point of figuring this and coming to terms with it. So I accepted and believed that this morning, and immediately I started forgetting very important things. I started doubting other very important things. I started experiencing ranges of emotions that I have not experienced unchecked in a very long time. And it increased my feelings of unworthiness around the revelations I had finally accepted. It made me out of balance, very wobbly, and tempted to do very dark things. And it's been a day of reckoning, is what I'm going to call it, where I have come to the point today where I have realized that from the moment I said I believe, I have been faced with two very distinct and opposite paths. And I have come to realize this is my moment. I have to make a choice. And I have to choose the correct path. But if I hadn't known that, I could have made an incredible mistake that would have cost me my eternity. Because I didn't realize what was on the line until I got calm and tried to figure out why I was so unhinged to the degrees that I have been this day. And it came to me as something familiar. And the voice behind me reminded me to pay attention to that memory. There was a television show that I watched, and I've seen every episode many times. It was called Charmed. And there was a period of time in that show when a new member was coming into their family, and she was in what was called it was a window of a sort, and she didn't know that was what was going on, and she didn't get to know what was going on. She just had to make a choice, and it was a 24-hour period of time of reckoning where she was choosing between light and dark, but she didn't know that she was making an eternal decision by that first action in her awareness. I'll say that a little bit differently so that once again I'm receiving confirmation through technical difficulties. My apologies. So I was about to say that differently to make sure it was comprehended easily. Because she was aware of who she was, the decision that she was facing was permanent. Because she was aware of who she was. She was making a life-altering decision in her awareness. That's what I've been dealing with today. I am aware. The moment I became aware, and I believed and accepted that awareness and that truth, immediately began my choice. And I almost blew it. Didn't even realize what I was doing. Didn't realize I was so unhinged, so suddenly, and so tired and weak already. I almost blew it. I almost forgot who I am. I've been saying for many years, I was forged in the fires of trauma, and I came out of it a beacon of light and love. It helped me come to terms with so much that I've survived in this lifetime. I didn't realize how true it was. But when you go through that and you live that way, badass. Gotta say, ladies, if you're here right now and you can hang on and keep up with me, you are one badass babe. 'Cause it ain't easy hanging with me. But I remember now. My choice is made. My purpose is sealed. And the healing is underway. And we're going to get through this together. Because that's why I came here. For you. So, today we rededicate the fact that I am giving my life to you, that you may find yours. I love you. I will be back, and we will talk again.